For this project, you're going to need fabric, scissors, elastic, measuring tape, pins, and thread. Measure the widest part of your hips, and then to that measurement, you're going to add 2 centimeters for seam allowance. The second measurement is going to be the length, and to that we're going to be adding. Because a lot of silk fabrics are very thin and in turn making them see-through, this tutorial is going to show you how to make a double layer silk skirt. So we're going to use the measurements that we just took, doubling the length and creating a rectangle, which I can then fold over onto itself. So here is my double layered skirt, and we're going to unfold it and sew along the double length measurement, creating our side seam. So once more, just a seam along the side. For this seam, I did a French seam, which I have a video on as well, but that's just preference. Now I'm folding it so that the seam that I just created is in between the 2 layers. And then I'm going to hem both of those layers. We gave ourselves 2 centimeters seam allowance, so we're going to iron over 1 centimeter and then fold it over for the 2nd centimeter. And then sew. And we're going to do the same thing for both layers. Now trying it on just to make sure that we like the rise. And if we do, we're just going to iron the waist. So here's our finished hems and our ironed waistband. Placing the elastic down so we can gauge the width of the channel, we're going to sew a channel for the elastic to be pushed through, making sure to leave at least a 1 centimeter gap in the stitching to then push the elastic through. You're going to now thread your elastic. I used a safety pin to push it through. I then attached the elastic ends together with a safety pin so that I could try it on to determine the length of the elastic. For a more flattering fit, I gathered all the extra fabric in the back of the skirt and made sure that the front of the skirt was flat. I was happy with the length of the elastic, so I sewed the 2 pieces together. I used a zigzag stitch. Now ready to sew up the hole, so just do a straight stitch over the gap. To keep the gathers at the back of the skirt, we're going to sew 2 little tabs on the side seams of the skirt, as well as the back seam. And now to finish it off, just to keep everything in place, we're going to do a zigzag stitch along the whole waistband. And you're all done.